Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. Hope you guys are having fun. We've recently passed the 300 episode mark, which is crazy, but we're still having some fun on Tag Force. And yeah, we're with Chazz. Things are going pretty well so far. We had another 3 for 3 episode in the last one. We started off in the store. Um, we dueled against Pablo and Viga. I believe that was with our Fiend deck. Got ourselves a win there. And then most of the episode was taken up by the duel after that, where we dueled against Blair and Mindy. Yeah, and they just stalled us forever. And we were dealing like 200 damage per turn with like little Chimera attacking Maiden in Love. But eventually we managed to figure out a way to deal more damage to them and wipe them out. But yeah, that took a long time, a lot of turns, but we got there in the end. Then we took a nap, moved on to Tuesday, and then as soon as we started the day, we got the event where Alvaro asks you for 20,000 DP, and as you can see we have plenty of it, so we were able to spare the 20k, and Alvaro in exchange gave us some pretty cool cards. The most notable ones for me were getting a third Fire Princess, a second Botanical Lion, the second Dark Ruler Van Dalgion, and also Arcana Force Extra, the Light Ruler, which should be an interesting card, which I'm considering putting in some of my other decks. But yeah, then we came here to the forest, because we couldn't go to class because we did the heart event, so we came here instead. And we dueled against Dean and Terrence using our machine deck, and yeah, from what I remember we breezed that one pretty quickly as well. Yeah, this episode we will duel Hero, we will duel Deluge, we will duel Wade and Ray, and find another tag team somewhere for our third duel. So let's do this. We'll go with Beast to start with. Don't think we've got anything to add to that deck in particular. Alright, we'll take on, I think it's Hero and Deluge. 22 and 6 against Deluge, 13 and 1 against Hero. Should be a win. Let's see how it goes. Alright, we got Bug Boy, and we've got Mausoleum. He's got a spirit deck. It's caught us out once or twice in the past, but hopefully should have enough with the Chazz man on our team to get ourselves the win. My hand wasn't looking too great. Yeah, my hands are not great. Some good cards, but not really any monsters we can summon. Let's hope Chazz can do a little bit better on the monster front. Which it looks like he can. DNA Surgery is going to make everything a bug. Which, if he has Insect Barrier, will end up being a problem. Chazz does have Giant Trunade, so have a potential to get around that. Hopefully X-Head Cannon can beat whatever monster this is. Wall of Revealing Light. Giant Trunade just became an even higher value card. It forces him to give up 3,000 life points, and if we send it back to their hand, then we can maybe give up even more life points. You know, Deluge runs Mausoleum of the Emperor, so if he uses that... Ooh, that's Swarm of Locusts. Destroy the spell or trap. And Chazz just set Lightning Vortex. That's not good. Okay, so they can use Swarm of Locusts That's going to be a problem. More face downs. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we can't attack. And I don't want to put spells and traps on the field because they're just going to get destroyed by a swarm of locusts. Yeah, let's just summon Gazelle. Call it a day, I think. Oh, Torrential Tribute, never mind. Well, at least Swarm of Locusts is no longer a problem. And one of their monsters was Sangan, so he gets a monster to his hand. 10 Kabuto Shien, unaffected by traps. That could be a problem, but I mean, Call of a Haunted's fine. And bring back X-Head Cannon if need be. Still no attacks from Mr. Hero, and no Insect Barrier. Alright, Giant Trunade would be very nice right now. If we can lower their life points enough so that they can't pay for it again, that would be great. Okay, Call of a Haunted. You could bring back X-Head Cannon, do like a fusion with White Dragon Head, and then I think Call of a Haunted still stays on the field, so you can then reuse Giant Trunade. I'm hoping that's where Chazz is going with this. You don't want to do Giant Trunade first, because then X-Head Cannon will die. Okay. I'm liking the logic here. I can never remember which combinations do which effects, but okay, well, we can check. XY destroys a face-up spell or trap. Oh, you can just get rid of all the revealing light. That works too. Yeah, I guess you could do Giant Trunade now, which means we get to reuse Call of the Haunted. Chazz, I'm liking what you're doing, mate. I'm liking it. And we got rid of the Swarm of Sarabs before it started destroying monsters. Good. Yes, Chazz, you are doing bits right now, my friend. Ooh, there's the Mausoleum. This is going to be a critical mistake, though. He's going to pay 2,000 life points, summon, I don't know, Hino Kagusuchi. That's usually his favourite. We're just going to Mirror Force it, and then on my turn, I'm going to be able to summon Behemoth for nothing. Well, 2,000 life points, but yeah, this is all but guaranteed our victory. But I guess there wasn't much else he could do. I guess that was like his Hail Mary play. Alright, well, let's take that Mausoleum out for a test run. Oh, interesting. I can't pay 1,000 just to summon Behemoth with 1 tribute. Because you can summon Behemoth with 1 tribute. Yeah. It should give you the option, but it's fine. I would have done 2 tributes anyway. We don't need to use XY Dragon Cannon because, I mean, we can just we can use Fusion Gate to destroy Mausoleum, just in case they could get any use out of it. I don't think they will. This duel is over. Or is it? No, it's not. Scapegoat. Okay then. Yeah, might as well. We could use Call of the Haunted to bring back what is Gazelle. Yeah, the only thing we have. Not gonna bother, just in case. You never know. It might be worth saving. Alright, what I will do is I will set Fusion Gate and destroy Mausoleum. I don't think... Yeah, there's no point taking any risks in case Vake used Mausoleum to summon something good. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize setting the field spell doesn't destroy the original. Okay, well, we'll activate Fusion Gate then. And I will end my turn with that. So they had quite a few trap cards, so to be fair, which we returned to their hand, so they'll only play 2 of them down because the AI only ever plays 2 at a time unless they have Morphing Jar. That's how you can tell when they have a Morphing Jar. I've played this game way too much. Somebody stop me. Alright, well, we've got... Yeah, DNA Surgery is one of them. Fine with that. Unless you have the Aerosol, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, XY Dragon Cannon's effect's a little unnecessary, but shouldn't make too much of a difference. Alright, would have made a bit more sense to attack with one of the higher attack monsters, since Y Dragonette's guaranteed to beat the Sheep Token, but it's okay. Okay, Magical Immersion lets him pick up cards until he gets a spell or trap. There's Mosquito, 2 Mosquito, and he got Insect Barrier. Well, I guess it's a good thing we destroyed DNA Surgery. Although I don't know if he's going to have next turn to play Insect Barrier. We got Raigeki Break as well. We're living good. We know he has Tenkabuto Shien in his hand. Which I'm guessing is that. Smashing Ground, Lightning Vortex, Brain Control. You name it, we got it. Let's play Raigeki Break. We probably won't need Brain Control. We'll go for their monster. It was Tenkabuto Shien. The other face down card hasn't done anything to us so far, so I didn't really care about that, but that was an unknown monster. And XY Dragon Cannon. You did a lot of the work, so why don't you end this duel? Alright, they stuck it out for a couple of turns, but with the cards that we had stocked up in our hand, it was hard to imagine them ever coming back. Although if Hino Kagusuchi had landed a successful attack, we would have lost all of that, so you know what? But that was my Mirror Force, to be fair. We almost had something with a Wall of Revealing Light and Swarm of Sarabs and Locust combo. But we were able to get rid of it. Chazz is pulling his weight though. Chazz is making some plays, I have to say. Like, he's actually making advanced maneuvers, like that XY Dragon Cannon combo into Giant Trunade to bring back Call of the Haunted to reuse it. That was smart. That was a play I'd be relatively proud of. Alright, let's go with some Aqua. And we will take on another teacher. Bear in mind we're missing class here, so teachers are also hanging out with other students who are skipping class, so no one seems to care about education here. Wade and Ray are people we tend to beat, although Wade has got the better of us a few times. Let's see. I think Wade is effect damage. Dual Lesson I think is a burn deck, and Ray is a Machine King kind of deck. So hopefully Aqua beats Machine. Or some short circuits. Alright then, let's go first. Let's test result of duel. Yeah, that's good English. I'm glad you're teaching us, Wade. Okay, it's not bad. As long as the only monsters in your hand are not Ojamas, then we're okay. As long as you have some form of X, Y, C, V, W. I know I did that in the wrong order, but as long as you have some combination of those cards, you should be okay. Yeah, he's burned. Meteor of Destruction. Classic Wade. Oh, 2 Meteor of Destruction in your first hand. Because you can't use Meteor of Destruction when your opponent has 3,000 or less life points. So it's a very good card to get in your first turn. Tremendous Fire as well. So we're down 3,000 life points after just 3 cards. Or he's also down 500. Okay, he's played almost his entire hand. But we've got some good cards too. Secret Barrel, it's going to hurt a little bit more. 1,600 is that? Okay, well, we could start doing stuff now. Because we've got some good cards here. We'll start with Reasoning. Hopefully we get a strong monster. Level 7. Maybe hopefully we get something not as strong then. We'll take a Warrior of Atlantis. We'll switch White Dragon Head into attack. We'll play Yumiruka. Unfortunately that doesn't count as Yumi, otherwise this Mermaid Knight will be able to attack twice. Still 2,000 attack, 2,400, 1,500. We can do some damage of our own here. We'll take a risk with White Dragon Head. There's Koala. Damn it. It's going to be another 1,200 points. We are very low already. But he's used most of his resources now. $2,400 directly. Okay, let's play Gold Sarcophagus. Probably thinking if I have anything that lets me gain life points, that's something I would definitely like. Maiden of the Aqua might be good, because then that becomes that makes the field treated as Umi, or does that only work when there's no field spell? Yeah, okay, never mind. Abyss Soldier, don't have any water monsters. Mobius could be a play. Yeah, honestly, I'm feeling Mobius here. Let's get Mobius. And then Call of the Haunted and Good the Moon should keep us pretty safe. And we've already got Call of the Haunted anyway. Alright, as long as Ray doesn't do anything too crazy, I think Chazz should be able to win on our next... Well... maybe win. Does have a trap which he weirdly put in that zone to the left in front of our strongest monster, Warrior of Atlantis. I feel like that trap is somehow related to the card zone. He wouldn't have put that in front of our most powerful monster without a reason for it. Maybe it's that card where if it's a Blasting Fuse, where if every card in that column has a card in it, then it destroys them all. If so, then we're okay. We got a Destiny draw, even though we're a lot closer to winning the duel than losing it. Dolby Wing Catapult. I mean, there's still a risk there. sure. Cannon Soldier. Why did you attack that with Warrior of Atlantis when White Dragon Head would have done the job? We could have won this duel if Chazz had started off with a stronger mon with White Dragon Head. In fact, even you could have even done it with Mermaid Knight and we would still have had enough damage left. We've left Wade with another turn, which I didn't want. If he sets a card here, like I think he will, then I made the right call in fetching Mobius. Unless... oh boy. Book of Moon ain't gonna help. We've lost. Just desserts. Damn, Wade. Could have at least waited for me to get my Mobius, man. Really, nothing I can do. Not one thing I can do. Gold Sarcophagus didn't matter. Yeah. Maybe if I'd have attacked with a stronger monster instead of White Dragon Head first. And we would have had more life points to spare. We would have dealt more damage and we would have already won. That's rough. Chazz definitely shouldn't have taken a risk because we had the damage on the field to win the duel if he attacked with a stronger monster first. Anything other than Wing Catapult there. So yeah, Chazz, that's more on you. This one's more on you. Like, I took a risk to try and deal more damage to put us in a better position for later. You had the damage on the field to win. Well, you were careless too, Chazz. I will take a little bit of responsibility. Wow, that hurt though. That hurt. Losing to a burn deck's never fun. Losing is never fun, but, you know. Okay, warrior deck. I don't think we had any new warriors to add. No. Alright, let's just leave the forest. See what else we can find in this wonderful world that we call Duel Academy. Who's chilling at Raw Yellow? What's the point of having a dorm in an area like this? Yeah, Chazz, you've said that already. You don't like Raw Yellow dorm. Bastion beat you, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Sartir is in class 2, I guess. Which means there is no one in the Raw Yellow dorm. Okay. Alright, class is over now, so more people should be out and about. But what? Let's go to the lab. We haven't bought any cards recently, but we might have some spares. Like, we picked up cards in like Visitor from the Abyss and Alvaro, for example. So we might have a few cards left. It might be fun doing like a low amount of cards, just to see what we could get for like 10 cards, for example. Okay. I don't think we'll have too much to give, but let's see. We've got 2 acid trap holes. We've got ancient lamp. We might be able to get at least 10. Maybe not. In case you're not aware of what I'm doing, I'm looking for cards that we have more than 3 of. Regardless of whether they're limited, semi-limited, or whatever. We get 2 extra acid trap balls. We pick it up like twice. Oh, there we go. We've got an extra Galendua. It's going to be slightly annoying if we go through all of this and then we actually don't have enough. Oh, there we go. We got an extra Nightmare Steel Cage. Halfway there, and we're well past the halfway mark in terms of cards. So I'm thinking we're probably not going to have enough here. Okay, Secrets of a Gallant. I think we're going to have enough. Oh, no, that's not one either. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to have enough. Fair enough, we only have 6 cards, so... Okay. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time. Sorry, guys. But, yeah, that's how it goes. I was hoping we'd have, like, at least 10, and then we can see what kind of lame level 2 monster we could get for that. That's fine. Let's carry on, shall we? Let's go let's go back to the classroom. We didn't get to go there during the day. So let's see who's hanging out there now. Alright, we got Angry and Cherry. Could be a tough duel. We'll end the episode there. Ooh! Next time we've got Jaden and Fonda. That's an interesting pairing. And Jaden's feeling hearts at the moment. Sounds like he's got a crush on the teacher. Don't tell Alexis. Well, Chazz probably would want me to tell Alexis because, of course, he likes Alexis. We've also got Yan and who's the raw yellow guy who looks like that? Can't remember. But we're not going to be able to find out from here. Okay, well we've got two of the next... oh, I was going to say, where did Cherry go? Did she run away? Okay, we've got two of the next episode's duels already ready. Alright, Andrea, T-Rex, and Cherry, Sphinx. I'm anticipating a tough one. Let's see how it goes. We've got a pretty good record against Andrea. Cherry is on par with us. Her Sphinx deck can be troubling. You'd think easy to beat a Sphinx deck, just beat Pyramid of Light, but sometimes you just don't have the time. Or she has like Judgment of Anubis or some stuff. Okay, X-Head Cannon, Z Metal Tank, and Dimension Fusion. The combo is there. Wish we had a little bit more protection in terms of spell and trap support, rather than 3 X-Head Cannons and 2 Z Metal Tanks, but X-Head Cannon is a solid monster in its own right, so hopefully she doesn't have like a Sabersaurus or something like that to ruin our day. And Jurassic World increases the possibility of something to ruin our day. And she had Sabersaurus anyway, so it's not going to be a good day for X-Head Cannon. Now, Chazz has absolutely nothing that can do anything against Sabersaurus, so it's going to be up to me. Trap cards too, huh? Just the one. I've got MST. Got Premature Burial. And I've got Spell Striker. Can only set Mystic Swordsman. I do have a plan. I have to use quite a few resources to get it going, but I've got a plan. Alright, let's play Mystical Space Typhoon to eliminate their face down card, because that's our biggest threat at the moment. Jurassic World is fine. Not too bothered about that. Sakuretsu Armor, glad we got that out of the way. Now we have a spell in the graveyard. We can special summon Spell Striker by removing MST. And we can play Premature Burial. Pay 800 to bring back X-Head Cannon. I think you've seen where I'm going with this now. As much as I love waiting for Guildford the Lightning to get free tributes to blow up the Hellfield, I think the only way forward was wasting those cards just to get Guildford out. Probably would have used MST anyway. Yeah, Guildford the Lightning can beat Sabersaurus. That doesn't leave us with much left though. Pot of Avarice might end up helping, because we do have a few things in the graveyard. We've got nothing to tribute the Mystic Swordsman and no other spells or traps. So if Cherry has something good, then we don't have much. Swords of Revealing Light. That would have been a good thing to use MST on. I have a feeling it's going to be something like Golem Sanctuary. Something we're not going to have fun with. Another Z Metal Tank. He literally got all 3 of his X-Head Cannons and all 3 of his dead metal tanks in his first 7 cards. The only card that wasn't those 2 cards was Dimension Fusion, which doesn't help at the moment. Alright, she's got Frostosaurus. So once again, X-Head Cannon is in trouble. Got rid of Giant Rat though. And, oh, that's stronger than Guildford as well. Damn. We're gonna need something to take down that Frostosaurus. I mean, I still made the right choice MSTing Sakuretsu armor because Guildford would have died earlier. Yeah, if Jurassic World wasn't on the field, Guildford would be stronger. Compulsory evacuation device will at least buy us some time. That will do. Can't complain at that, really. I think by the time they can summon Frostosaurus again, we'll be able to attack ourselves. Another giant rat. Okay, we know she's only got 1 left in her deck now. Be gone, Frostosaurus. Be gone. Alright, hopefully that's bought us enough time. X-Head Cannon numero 3. And he drew Raigeki Break as well, so we are prepared for when Frostosaurus comes back. If it comes back, maybe we won't let it. The annoying thing is, she could Giant Rat into Hyper Hammerhead, which causes some complications. But how about that for a draw? Big old Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. Do we use Raigeki Break now? Eliminate the threat. How much do we have in the graveyard? We've got 4 monsters in there now, right? No, only 3. So we can't combo that with Pot of Avarice. It's tempting. But we'll leave it. Yeah, let's go Sasuke. Insane draw though, again I have to say. Okay, well we know Sasuke is going to attack the rat, so let's try using X-Head Cannon on their monster. The face down one. Jurassic Egg. Okay. We can beat that with Guildford. We'll go Sasuke first, just in case. Insta Destroy. Guildford attacks Egg. They don't even get Frostosaurus next turn. We get to keep our Raigeki Break. Another face down card. I think I'm gonna Raigeki Break that. Get rid of Mystic Swordsman, even though it could be useful. Royal Decree. Oh. That might have worked in our favour. It's okay. We're gonna get X-Head Tank Cannon, which I think is the one. It destroys face down something because we learned that I think it was X. Yeah, it was the XY combination destroys face up spells and traps. So this one either destroys face down monsters or face down spells or traps. Face down spell or trap. And she is going to use it. And she is chaining MST, which will destroy, I forget what that is, Dimension Fusion. Oh, that would have been a sick combo. If he'd have, yeah. We would have become very close to winning. Golem Sentry, that's unfortunate, but no damage done. trying to work out if we could have won the duel if X had attacked. 1700. Yeah, I think we could have won if we'd have got the Dimension Fusion off. Attack mode. Two-headed King Rex. I guess it can be Sasuke since it has the Jurassic World boost. But we can Pot of Avarice now. And that's all she has. Yeah, as long as we get Swords of Revealing Light's not too helpful, but if Pot of Avarice gives us something good, we have 3,300 damage showing, so we just need 1,300, and that'll be enough. And we've got 6 cards in there now. Yeah. We'll leave Mystic Swordsman there. We got Ring of Destruction, which should be enough, but as soon as their turn starts, so we'll take that. Can this be special summon, by the way? Oh yeah, it can. It's definitely not a bad thing to leave it in the graveyard. We've won this duel. We just need to wait for Ring of Destruction next turn. Yep, I'm not even going to let you play a card. Ring of Destruction. Sorry, XZ Tank Cannon, you've done your bit, but it's time to go. Luckily, we had the points to spare. Alright. Good job, Guildford the Lightning. You did bits fair. I think what also helped was us destroying their spells and traps. That definitely did help. Hooray, we won. We get closer to finishing that first half. We're still only like 2/3 or yeah, 2/3 of the way there. So there's still plenty of dueling to get Chazz to like us more before we fill that heart. But yeah, that will wrap up this episode. We've got 2 wins and a loss. I was going to say 3 wins and a loss, then my maths would be terrible. But yeah, we started in the forest. We got our first win, a fairly simple one, against Hero and who was it? Hero. It was a bug guy. Who wasn't a teacher. Bugs and who? Oh god. We were using our beast deck. So what was our? Oh yeah, it was Deluge. Yeah, Mausoleum. I remember. Okay. That we got to use Mausoleum against him, and that pretty much cost him the duel. Unfortunately, we lost the next one against Wade and Ray. We got a little bit careless against the burn deck, myself included, but Chazz as well. We should have won the duel. We had the cards to win the duel. Both me and Chazz misplayed. I think Chazz misplayed more heavily because he had a guaranteed win and didn't take it. Well, not guaranteed, but he could have guaranteed the win by starting off by attacking with a stronger monster, because we had enough life attack. We had enough monsters left to wipe them out afterwards. But yeah, we went to the lab after that. We went to the Rye Yellow Dorm actually, that was empty. Then we went to the lab, tried to convert some cards, didn't have enough. came to the classroom and we dueled Andrea and Cherry with our machine deck. No, not machine deck. Freaking. We lost with the Aqua deck, and this one was the Warrior deck. And Guildford the Lightning was able to help carry us through to victory in that one. So yeah, not bad, not bad. In the next episode, we're going to get to duel against Jaden. I'm sure Chazz is looking forward to that one. We haven't got to duel Jaden for a while, because if you remember the Alexis story, Jaden disappeared for quite a while, so we couldn't actually duel him. So we're going to get a chance to duel Jaden here, as well as Fonda. We'll also duel against Yan and whoever his partner is. Blanking on who that is. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Then we'll go somewhere else and find a third team to face. For now, guys, thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you on the next episode. Bye, and peace.